going to get a little bit of the glutes with the foam roller. I'm going to go for a bit of anatomy, push that out of the way. So yeah, we're going to get, we've got the glute medius, glute minus and glute maximus. Go for the glute maximus, that's the biggest one. There's 5 different actions. Generally in most, they do vary these anatomy books, believe it or not. Obviously when the body's in motion it's a different animal, but that's a bit more of another concept. But we've got like the origins and insertions. So the origins of the glute maximus, the biggest muscle, does 5 actions, which I'll go through in a minute. Get the anatomy out of the way. Is on the surface of the ilium behind the gluteal posterior, which means behind the line. And I'm insert down on the what you call the tubosity of the femur, basically where the ITB band tract is. So the ITB band goes down there. So obviously just telling you that, so every muscle will affect another one some way, especially the glute max, where it is obviously, and the amount of motor units in that muscle will do so many different things in the body. It's centre of gravity, all this anyway, but it will basically take the hip away from the body and into the body. So it would AB adduct, so take the leg out that way, and or the hip, the leg at the hip, then it would take the leg inwards towards the midline of the body, which is AD duct, and AB duct that way. It will also extend, so basically I'll just show you this way, so AB duct, AD duct in that way, okay, and it will extend the hip that way, okay, extend the hip, yeah, extend the leg at the hip, but it also slightly extends the back. So that's how strong it is, that muscle. It has a lot to do with the back as well. It slightly extends the back, and it will laterally rotate. So it will, your hips obviously like a ball and socket joint. It will laterally rotate it out that way. So then you've got the glute max and glute minus muscles, which do the opposite. They both do the opposite, do the same things, both of them. They medially rotate, glute medius and glute minus. So they circle, so imagine your hips circling in that way, they medially rotate into the body. Where the glute maximus, the big muscle, laterally rotates. And glute minus and glute glute minus and glute medius, should I say, the littler muscles out of them, they will also AB adduct, both of them duct, take the leg away from the body. Obviously when these are all in motion, you know, it'll be a different thing. Obviously, yeah, so I don't go any deeper into that. Obviously you've got that origin. You've got a few layers here on these muscles. And yeah, you've got that origin, the surface of the ilium, the glute max, the big muscle, surface of it covers a lot of area. Surface of the ilium, and it's just behind the posterior gluteal line, sort of adjacent to the posterior surface of, say, the sacrum and the coccyx. So again, it's basically your arse, basically. That's what we're doing. Obviously you've got other muscles in there, piriformis, little triangle muscle that laterally rotates as well. But again, that's a little triangle muscle on the sciatic nerve. There's lots of muscle can cover, but I want to get straight into it. So it's enough of the anatomy. So you just get on it. It's really basic, really. I like to do it from, again, what you call in martial arts, like a technical stand-up position. Mix the two, you know, when you're getting up from the ground, kicking to the leg and coming back, that sort of Turkish get-up motion I find I quite like on this. So I'm going to go with that one. So again, that position, and you're just rolling forward. But again, you can be so scientific with this, but you go where you slightly feel it. Obviously, you've got any problems, don't even do this, don't even go there. But if it's just a bit of muscle soreness or DOMS, laid onset of muscle soreness, you know, you can just get in there. Edging, if you find an area, you can just stay in there for a bit. Quite a good core exercise, a lot of these I find. So you've got like a recovery day. It's great to use this. Helps lymph drainage of the muscles. Will help venous flow towards the heart. So again, even if you're doing one muscle, like I said earlier, that's why I was going a little bit of description with that anatomy. You'll always be, helping other ones in a compensatory manner. But again, I'm back to this, I'm digressing. So again, I'm just rolling round, back and forth. Again, slow. Again, I have heard some schools of thought go slow up towards the heart and faster away. So it's a little bit deeper. I do that, but again, it's not the end of the world. See what you feel. You sort of want to be slightly, sort of medium pain. I wouldn't say pain, but slight discomfort. You want to be like that when you get in there. But have a move around and just roll it back and forth. Obviously, you're going to do both sides because the body's contralateral. It goes to opposite palm, the opposite heel, so everything's contralateral in the body. So you're just going to go on the other side and just roll forward and back. I like, again, another one in a minute, but again, it's that sort of, I like this technical stand-up position. Again, basing the backhand out, spread the fingers, and rolling forward and back. You can go slow up towards the heart to get a little bit deeper, and faster away, optional. Again, in a lot of sports, massage therapy, you might go a little bit harder up towards the heart, faster away, depending whether you're doing oranges or insertions. Don't get too technical, it's going to just basically help your recovery. You can feel there's a slight discomfort, like me there, able to stay there, roll around there, back and forth. I like that way of doing it. It's a nice sort of 3-point balance as well. So you've got your balance and even slightly, like I say, during the martial arts, just helping your technical stand up a little bit. A 2-in-1. But I'm going down near what you call the ischial tubosities, even the sit bones down to there. But again, there I can feel that. So when I do that, I can feel that sort of go down the leg a little bit. And like I say, it's always compensatory, nerves, muscles, etc. But what I find also is going on the corner there. But I'll do that in another video, I think. But again, just rolling forwards. Again, can even go up into the hip a little bit. You know what I mean? That sort of, you get the pelvic bowl areas that are being benefited by doing this. Lovely, glutes there. Bang. Yeah, so that was gluteus maximus, gluteus medius and gluteus minus. And again, there's some other muscles all compensating, even the piriformis slightly. Bang.